Okay, so we just basically woke up in the tent. It's around 8 o'clock and we're basically snuggled inside here. Basically snuggled like this all the time and head inside, but still this zips was not good at all. And Sanya was the same. Okay, good morning. So we woke up and you can see it was really cold at night. We got a frost here. There's some people from Netherlands camping also. And we got some sunrise and cooking oatmeal here. So it's already boiling, man. Look at the view. Oh. Gonna take some more pictures of Trolltunga and then head on a few more kilometers that way to Preikestolen. This is our breakfast. Oatmeal with a little bit chocolate, melted, and some dates. Mandarin. That's it. And here we wanted to take some more pictures at Trolltunga, but we already see there are some people here, some guy even sitting on the edge. And here I went down around the cliff to a little platform and I took a picture of Sanya from under on Trolltunga, but it doesn't look anything spectacular. Okay, it's almost 11 and there are already people taking pictures there, so we're just gonna make it to the Preikestolen, which should be 1 point something kilometers from here, and then go back, maybe fly a drone there, and then maybe take some more pictures here, we'll see. So hopefully we can make it till like 1 hour or less. Let's try. So this is how the trail to Preikestolen looks like. It's just snowy and hard to follow at times, so it means not many people go here. So it's probably nothing special, as most people just stop at Trolltunga and go back from there. So we got only 700 meters till the Preikestolen, so I think it should be somewhere on the top of that hill. Trail is a little bit going by the river, but we don't have much, maybe less than 500 meters, so should be there soon. Okay, we have only 350 meters to go. As you see, the path is completely snowed up, so nobody goes here. People just go to the Trolltunga and return back. But we have some time, so we decided to see this. Maybe fly a drone from there. Let's go. Alright, so the Preikestolen rock should be just somewhere around here according to the Maps.me application. But for now we don't see anything spectacular, so we're just gonna check that rock down there. Alright, and over here we pretty much got to the edge of the cliff, and it's still a really amazing view, but we don't see anything extraordinary that we haven't seen before. So standing on this rock looks amazing, but it's not like something extraordinary that you would be missing out. But when we zoom in to the other side of the canyon, we see some huge rocks sticking out like a mega Trolltunga, so maybe this is the attraction you're supposed to see. And over here we keep seeing this helicopter going there and back, so it's going empty and coming back with some package, so I'm not sure what they're taking from there. And as we brought another spare battery with us, we can fly a drone again, so hopefully we're gonna get some amazing footage from the air. Let's fly! So having a drone here is very useful because you can see the land from other perspectives that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise. So taking a picture from this drone perspective is much more epic than from where we're standing. So as I said in the first part of our hike, you can do also a long distance route all around this canyon and come back around another way. But I think the path is not so clearly visible because not many people do that hike, so you have to carry some kind of GPS tracking. But I think it will be definitely epic, something we would want to do in the summer, not now in these freezing temperatures when it was -7 at night. I think from this point is another 20 kilometers around, so I think you have to camp one more night.
When it hits you, yes, yes, yes. When it hits you, yes, yes, yes. Yes, you shall. When it hits you, yes, 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 you holler, yes.
1, 2, 3.
So because this rock is more open than Trolltunga, which is surrounded by rocks, you can do more amazing shots like this around shot. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the amazing footage from the drone, and now we're just gonna take some more photos from here and then head back to Trolltunga. So there is a long distance hiking path that goes probably somewhere like this and all the way around those mountains somewhere back there and making a loop back to Skegedo. It's like 24 more kilometers from here. So it's doable, but it's really hard and they recommend to do 2 days for that. And over here you can see we went this way and then made a loop around Preikestolen and came back another way here. So So we're not really impressed with the Preikestolen rock, and that's why not many people go there and they just go to Trolltunga, which is much more impressive. If you're camping here and you have some spare time, you could check it out for sure, especially if you have a drone, you can make some epic shots. But I found I got much better picture at the Trolltunga with that big cliff in the morning. Maybe you're supposed to see something else from there, like that big rock sticking out on the other side of the canyon, but it's too far, you can't take a really good picture of it. So we're getting closer to Trolltunga, and I think all over here is full of tents in the summer. Must be crazy. I think you have to wake up like, even if you wake up like 3 in the morning with the sunrise, it's still a lot of people here, so it must be crazy. Even now, like 10 in the morning, there are already people waiting, so, and that's October, out of the season, really cold. So imagine these people who came here 10 in the morning, they had to wake up like in the morning at 3. I don't know, no, yeah, about 4 till they get to the, at 5 they had to start and hike at least 2 hours in the darkness. So imagine if people can hike 2 hours in the darkness, how crazy it is in the summer when you have light from like 3 or 4 in the morning. So I would definitely not come for this in the summer. It must be crazy. I think I was reading that people wait here for like 3 hours or something just to take a fucking picture. So definitely the time to do it is like the best time probably now, because still not so much snow and still good views. So October is the best. Okay, we're back at Trolltunga. Hopefully there is nobody now, so we can take some pictures. Let's see. Okay, nobody here. I'm going for it. I hope I got some great photos of me on Trolltunga, and I'm just gonna go one more time to pose on this big cliff, but now from the other side. So over here you can see our tent and Sanya taking pictures of me standing on this cliff. We are leaving Trolltunga just in time. It seems like some big group of people is coming. Okay guys, it's almost 1 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed the gnarly photos over there. And now we're going to pick up the tent and head back. Okay, here was our tent. We packed everything and it's 1:15 and we are ready to head back. Should take around 5 hours the most. maybe less, so around 6 we should be down. So let's do it. It's our camping place, pretty good. So we got everything ready to head back. 11 kilometers. And you can see there's this big group of people that came right after I finished taking my pictures. So I was kind of lucky, otherwise I would have to wait maybe another half an hour to an hour until everybody takes pictures here. And remember, this is a well into off season, it's October now, and there is so many people already here. I would not recommend anybody to come here in the summer. So yesterday we just wanted to set up our camp here because there is nice flat ground, but it's still 500 meters away from Trolltunga. There is lots of nice camping spots just near Trolltunga, and there is also a little running stream. So here you can go both ways, and first time we came there and now we came from here. Both are good ways. And now we have, it says 13, but that's still the lower parking, so we have just 10 more kilometers. Let's go. And over here I'm trying to zoom in back where we came from, trying to look for Trolltunga, and I think I found it here. It's not the lower but the upper bridge, which doesn't look anything special. I would never think that's Trolltunga from this perspective here. And over here we can see this tent that I think is used for some meteorological purposes, and we thought it's an actual tent of some tourists when we were coming here. Alright, and at about 3 o'clock we stop at this survival hut to have some lunch of bread with hummus and some beans. Not that much warmer inside than it is outside. In case of emergency, at least you're protected from the wind and rain. Also some survival blankets in there. So till now we did about 3 kilometers from Trolltunga and we have 8 more kilometers to go. And over here you can see how the path follows. So it goes like this around this first ridgeline with the meteorological tent, and then it goes around here where the Trolltunga is until the big rock, which is the Preikestolen, where we've been in the morning. And as I mentioned in the morning, there is the possibility to do the long distance hiking route around the whole canyon. So the path just continues along the Preikestolen and goes to the other side of the canyon, and then just goes around through these snowy peaks until pretty much the parking place at the Skegedal. So now we're about 4 kilometers away from Trolltunga, and I think I can still see it when I zoom in with the camera. It doesn't look anything like the pictures you see online, but I know this is how it looks when we are flying the drone. I think I can even see some people standing on it right now. It's interesting that we can pretty much see the Preikestolen the whole time since we got over the saddle with the lake. But yesterday we had no idea that that's where we should get. So as you can see, we're exactly 4 kilometers after Trolltunga and we still can see it. And definitely right now you can even see some people there. They have a really good weather there, nice and sunny, but from tomorrow it's supposed to get more rainy again. Alright, and here we got to the survival hut where we had lunch yesterday, and now we're gonna continue over here and we have a last ascent until the saddle over there. So as you can see now we got behind this ridgeline and we don't have a view of Preikestolen and Trolltunga anymore. Alright, and now we have the final ascent to the saddle with the lake where we had some snow yesterday. From there it should be all downhill. Over here we can see one of the last views of Preikestolen. You can't see Trolltunga anymore because it's behind the ridgeline. And right now we're about 6 kilometers away from Trolltunga, and we had no idea yesterday that you can see Preikestolen so far. Right here we're slowly getting to the lake. It's still frozen from the cold night, but you can see the snow already melted quite a lot because it's much warmer today. So yesterday all this was snow, but it melted today because it was, I think it got almost 10 degrees here when it was the sunshine. Now it's cold again, but the snow is already gone. So for people who are hiking to Trolltunga, this is the highest point pretty much. You done most of the elevation. Until Trolltunga, from here it's mostly flat. We got to the sign that says we have 7 more kilometers to the parking. First we thought that's to the lower parking in the village, but they will be too close. I think this is the distance they mean if you take the bigger road for cars, instead of that small steep Sherpa trail. We'll see how much time we have once we get down, and we'll see what we decide. Alright, so up until here it was pretty much flat, a little bit downhill, but from here it starts to go more steeper until the flat part down there with the houses, and then goes flat for about a kilometer and then steep down again. And until the parking we still have to descend 700 meters, which is quite a lot, and we're tired already, so hopefully our knees can take that. And as we are making our final descent, we are getting some sunshine, which made it much more comfortable. So on this map it shows that you can't camp 3 kilometers around this area with the houses, which is 100% business for the people who have built accommodation here. Okay, that was a big descent, at least 200 or 300 meters down, and we have like another 50 down, and then from there we have 1 kilometer straight and another 400 meters down. And over here they put these poles with these reflective stickers on them that you can see in the dark if you have a flashlight. That's for people who are coming back in the darkness from Trolltunga. Over here it says we have 5 more kilometers till parking, but on our maps it shows more like 2 kilometers with the trail or 3 kilometers on the road. Alright, and here we got to the crossroad with the steep trail that we were going on the way here. This time we decided to go down on a bigger road, which should be 3 kilometers according to maps.me. So 1 kilometer longer than if you went going on the Sherpa trail, which is much steeper. Alright, and here we connected to this bigger road for cars, and according to the map we have 2 more kilometers with 500 meters of elevation descent. As you see, there is also a car here which is probably from one of the companies that take people to Trolltunga. I don't understand why couldn't we park there either. It's just a business at the end of the day. So now when we walk in on this bigger road, it's pretty boring, so we are regretting we didn't go on the trail. So on the maps.me it was showing us some way with the shortcuts along this main road, but now we see that those shortcuts don't exist, so we have to do the whole 4 kilometers down. So now we have 2.4 kilometers left to the parking. As you saw, the Sherpa trail was not marked either from the beginning or from the other side, so I think that they want to make it just for the business, that trail. Not even sure if it's marked in the summertime. So we just checked the map, we have 2 more kilometers on this road. It's just pure nonsense that we couldn't go up there. There was a 100% free place. I messaged them on email and they said that this road is closed for cars, and we just saw a woman driving up. So it's just such a bad thing that they don't allow us to go up there. Okay, it seems like we have another kilometer and it's almost 6:45, so it's gonna be the hardest because we're all both tired and it's so boring walking on this road, and I don't know why did they lie to me in email. Such a business. And I can see our car down there. Alright, we are almost back at the parking. It was definitely hard this last few kilometers on this road. Definitely chose the trail for the descent as well if I was going there again. We made it. It was probably the most epic adventure we did in Norway. And as I said, I would recommend it only to do it at this time during the off season to avoid the crowds. And if you want even better adventure, I would camp there like we did, but make sure you take some really good sleeping bags. We have a few more adventures coming up from Bergen, Norway, where we're gonna meet our vegan friends. So definitely stay tuned for those videos. And as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous.